Welcome, welcome, welcome.
That was good.
I got a few of them wrong.
It's okay.
Okay.
Overall, it
Obviously,
made sense.
we have Jerry Seinfeld on today. Very excited. Did I say welcome, welcome, welcome to Armchair Expert? I did. I got that in there?
You said welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Armchair Expert. Yeah, we have Jerry Seinfeld today.
Big get.
Really big. Big time get.
Yeah.
Big.
True legend.
He's a legend. Of course, Seinfeld. You loved it. He has the most charming show that we are addicted to called Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee that I'm sure most of you have watched. The best of the best are on it. It's so fun. If you're into cars as well, it's just an added bonus. Well, he has a new book out called The Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee Book. You dig it?
I love it.
Coffee book.
Because I love coffee table books.
Do you think, though, it should have said The Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee Table Book?
I would like
to
that.
make it a little more on the nose.
I would have liked that, yeah.
Anyways.
We have notes.
The Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee book is actually tremendous. You'll hear in the interview, I was skeptical of it, and I actually love it. I think anyone who likes comedy should get this book for Christmas. Please enjoy Jerome Seinfeld. We get support from Quince.
So we've been talking about Quince a lot lately, and as we head into fall, it's the perfect time to reset your wardrobe with their amazing pieces. I think it's so fun to do when the seasons turn over to just spruce up your wardrobe with a couple specials, and Quince is the place.
Totally. We're talking organic cotton, Mongolian cashmere, tailored chinos from just $60. Premium fit and quality you'd expect from a luxury brand designer. I love Quince. You know, I like it understated and subtle, and I like stuff that has high quality. And Quince checks all those boxes.
I love a lot of stuff from Quince. Honestly, they have incredible premium denim, which is very important for fall. It's pretty much all I wear in the fall is denim. And Quince has such a good selection of quality denim. Their stuff is so versatile, timeless, and built to last that you just grab every single day without thinking.
Right. And all of that for 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They go direct to ethical factories, cut out the middlemen, so you get all that quality without overpaying for it.
We love that. And they do way more than clothes. They have bedding, cookware, bath essentials, travel must-haves, same deal, and great quality.
Upgrade your everyday. Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/Dax. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada and the UK too. That's QUINCE.com/Dax. We get support from Apple Gift Card. Back to school is here, and for many, that means some big life transitions. Whether they are heading into a new grade or setting up a dorm for the first time, you want to give them something that actually supports their growth and success. Apple Gift Card is a versatile solution because it takes the guesswork out of gifting. It's not just about a new pair of AirPods for focus. It's about giving them the invaluable chance to choose the digital tools and subscriptions that suit their unique journey. They can use it for productivity apps on the App Store, movie nights on Apple TV, or extra iCloud storage for all those new memories. With Apple Gift Card, it's so empowering to give the students their freedom to allocate their own resources. Celebrate their new academic chapter. Visit applegiftcard.apple.com to celebrate their milestones and gift one today.
He's an armchair expert. He's an armchair expert. He's an armchair expert.
Hello. Can you see us, hear us?
Yes.
Feel our energy?
Tell me, can you hear us?
Let me just ask this question, please. Can I just start?
Yeah, of course you can.
What is this thing in the podcast world with these ridiculous chairs and people with the microphone up in their face? It's like the most low energy possible way you can sit.
Okay, great. So I'm shocked that you of all people wouldn't be able to understand what underpins this. Which is, what is the minimum amount I have to do, but still have maximum output? I'm seated, Jerry, for 6 hours of the day. I had better be fucking comfortable. It could ruin my performance.
6 hours?
Yes, often I do 3 or 4 of these in a day.
How many have you done today?
7.
No.
No, this is the first.
Lies.
No, you're the first today. Does it stress you out that I do multiple in a day?
Yes.
It does. For what reason?
I'm worried about your mental drain.
What was it that they used to call hemorrhoids?
Piles.
Piles.
Ugh.
Yeah, are you worried I'm going to get piles?
What a horrible name.
Certain diseases, the disease isn't nearly as bad as the wording, right? Like shingles just sounds like there's big chunks of your back falling off, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it sounds organized.
True.
Shingles sounds like a nice kind of lizard look or a roof, terracotta.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
sounds
pattern.
like there's scales in there. Yes, symmetrical.
Monica, how did you get into this racket?
They lured me in with their baby children, beautiful
started-
baby children.
Started as a babysitter of our children.
I started as babysitter.
Wow.
And then I scraped my way all the way
Well,
to the
we discovered
tippy top.
we discovered in that process that Monica had been a UCB kid, was a really good writer, started writing stuff for Kristen. Monica and I's hobby was to argue in the kitchen about politics.
We don't do that anymore because now we got too close and now it's like Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
every
it's
day.
hurtful when we disagree now. It used to be fun, and now it like ruins our week of work.
Yeah,
That is such a beautiful thing, Monica.
thank you.
The greatest thing about show business is how wide open it is. I became a comedian. I stood online on a Monday night audition night. It's like, oh, you want to be a comedian? There's a line. Get on that line.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah.
And you can come into it from so many different trajectories. It's the most wonderful, wide open industry. Of course, it's also the most toxic in terms of the environment is extremely Darwinian.
Yes. Well, I was going to
So
say it's a
true.
meritocracy, which is a nice way to say it. Or you could say, yes, it's survival of the fittest.
Yes, more purely than most other industries, but the people that are attracted to that are the right people for it. I always like those stories of people came from some crazy direction.
It's just weird because obviously I came out here to be an actor and podcasts when I came weren't a thing. There were 0 podcasts. And so I do always try to tell people you have no idea what it is you could be successful at. It might not even exist yet. Just do the work.
Right.
I need to clear one thing up before we proceed, and that is we've only met one time in real life in flesh, and it was I had been invited to one of your Good Foundation events.
Good plus.
Good Plus,
Plus,
sorry,
yes.
Good Plus
That's okay.
Foundation. One of the pillars is fatherhood, engaging dads.
The Fatherhood Initiative, yeah.
Yeah, so I went and was a part of kind of a small event you guys hosted, and then we met for the first time, and I did not like how that went, if I can just tell you. It doesn't sit great with me. And I was really thinking today, what was it that made it rough for me? And I think it was because I know you have to say hi to me. That's on your to-do list.
Obligation.
Yes. I was aware of the fact that to some degree I'm an obligation. Like I've shown up at this event, you're going to have to say hi to me. Number one, that's not how I really want to meet anyone, right? It's like, oh, here's the homework. Number two, I also think it's dicey, and I want to know if you agree with this. When two people start talking who in their normal lives are the ones usually tasked with guiding the conversation. Like if you meet someone who loves Seinfeld on the street, it's on your shoulders to give them a little experience. You're not going to let them steer. You're going to wrap it up nicely for them. It's your role.
Yes.
So I too, to a much lesser degree, but I'm the one tasked with that. So when you and I start talking, I'm kind of like, well, who's supposed to wrap this up nicely? Who's driving this conversation? I don't know how to navigate that. And then I ended up just complimenting you a lot. And I could sense immediately he doesn't enjoy He does not enjoy just being complimented. But I was panicked.
Sure, I do.
You do?
One of the things you do learn, maybe you experienced this, is as you progress in this industry, when you get older, and this is one of the things I'm a very anti-youth is wasted on the young. I think everything's wasted on everybody. But when you get old, you read people fast. I love that about being older. It's like someone comes up to me in 0.3 seconds, I know exactly who this is.
Wow.
So it doesn't bother me. I know right away what I've got and what I'm dealing with. And I always want it to be a nice experience for that person, that little meeting. And of course, compliments are nice. But as far as who's going to drive the conversation, I think in a good conversation, it should be shared.
I do too. But again, there's some architecture to how it normally goes. And just once you meet someone that you realize, maybe rank would suggest I should just let them steer this whole thing. I just don't adapt so quickly, so gracefully at all times.
No, neither do I. But I've really learned to put on a good act that I am adapting.
Do you think it's because you want his approval so bad?
Absolutely. I think it might have gone without saying, but maybe I should say it's like, yes, it'd be preferred to me that it was a great hang for 5 minutes. If I go talk to the valet guy out front, because I'm a status whore, it doesn't go well. I probably won't think about it for much longer. But of course, this was over 2 years ago, and I occasionally think, yeah, I don't know what I was really doing in that conversation. I'm not sure what I was.
I have to tell you, I don't remember the conversation.
Of course not.
That's the worst thing you could say.
No, that's preferred.
But if it was really bad, I would have remembered it. So it couldn't have been that bad.
Now, you must have this where something really bad's happening, and you're unhappy in the moment, and then something clicks in your mind, and you start realizing, oh, I'm going to be telling this to someone else. I got to remember everything that's weird that's going on right now. And then you kind of start enjoying it. Does that happen to you?
Yes. One of my least favorite things in the world is going on vacation. I hate it every second of it. I don't like the idea of it. I don't like that someone else is going to decide what I like to do. If I want to do something that, if I pick the thing, 50-50, I would even like that.
Sure.
Wow.
Here's the thing that I try and explain to my wife for 22 years. She still doesn't get it. I don't care that I don't like it.
Yeah, that's hard.
It doesn't bother me. I don't like anything. I know it's going to suck before I even leave. I'm not surprised and I'm not upset. And complaining is kind of what I like to do. Artful complaining is my career.
Yeah.
That's all I do is complain.
There's something Buddhist in it, which is like you're only really uncomfortable when you have an unmet expectation. But if you move through life with the acceptance that you're going to be miserable 50% of the time, there's really no discomfort in it because you're getting exactly what you expected.
Right. Yeah.
This beach is boring. Why are people here?
But can we go a little deeper?
Okay, yeah.
Do you think because that is your career and that is your identity that you're afraid you will like it
Oh.
and you don't really want to because you like complaining?
No, I'm not afraid of anything.
I have no
I
fear.
really did not get the fear gene. Virtually nothing scares me.
Oh, man. How do we get that?
That's just a genetic thing.
So something occurred to me the other day, and I wonder if you'll agree or disagree, which is I think my favorite bit of yours is probably nobody wants to be anywhere. I don't know why that to
Love
me
it.
is the most profound observation.
That's very zen, don't you think?
Yes. And my wife and I talk about it all the time. And we're constantly in the middle of one of those things where it's like, oh, we got to grab that. And we got to get, and I go, nobody likes to be anywhere.
Yeah. Nobody likes anything. That's the
Nobody
next
likes
line.
anything.
Nobody wants to be anywhere. Nobody likes anything.
It's such a good bit. Oh, my God.
Okay, but I had a breakthrough just this weekend. We were in Utah at a wedding, and my two kids, they wanted to climb on these rock formations that are all over Utah, right? And they wanted to go to this one, then they wanted to go to that one. And I'm like, we got to drive back to LA. So I'm thinking about that, and I wonder how many more hours I'm. And all of a sudden it hit me. Kids love being everywhere. That might be what separates us from children. They actually love.
Do they?
Mine do. Like whatever they're doing, they don't want it to stop. They're not
Right.
trying to figure out when this thing concludes. They see the other rock pile. Let's go to that one. They're not thinking, well, it's the same.
It's a great thing to watch when you have kids. How old are yours?
7 and 9.
7 and 9. I was going to guess that. I would have definitely guessed 7 and 9. I can just tell from your face.
Yeah. How old are yours?
Mine are 22, 19, and 17.
Okay. I don't know why I thought they were younger than that.
They were. You were correct at that time.
When you had kids, did you study them like monkeys in a lab? I find myself looking at my kids and really trying to see everything through their eyes. And I'm like, they're my little lab rats in a way.
They are. The most important thing is just don't worship them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
The inclination is to worship them, and you really have to resist that. But the greatest thing about kids, which you've already discovered, is you get a new one every 6 months. It's literally like you turned in a rent-a-car and they gave you another one.
Yeah. About the moment you think you've figured it out,
Oh, I see.
is to me when it seems like they present a whole new side of themselves.
Yeah. And I always say every year, it's like, I cannot take another year of a 4-year-old. I could just make it 1 year. And then I need it. Give me the next one. So far, it never stops.
Now, look, I love your book.
Thank you.
I'm going to be honest with you. I was cynical. I was like, do we need a coffee book about a show that I can just watch?
Right.
So I started a little cynically. And then one of the things I read right out of the gates is you said, I'm not a podcast person. So, I'm a little triggered.
I laughed so hard when I read that.
I'm not much for podcasts. I think everything in life could do with an edit. I just want to let you know right away we edit.
Yeah.
So that should alleviate some of your fear. Yes.
Oh, that's
yes,
good.
yes.
Okay. Everything needs to be edited. Every party, every dinner you go to, it's just a little too long, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
People push it a little too far. Dax is always trying to do voices in here.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying. I do a lot of voices.
He does
yeah.
them, yes, and stares directly into my eyes, and he goes on for too long. I said, if you just cut it down,
Yeah.
it would be perfect.
Yeah.
That is my entire career. My entire career is I cut it down
Yeah.
to a little bit less than you really wanted. When was the last time you saw a movie that you thought, gee, I wish that was a little longer? Never.
Never.
It's a good point. I have a similar one about when I bought a TV, and my wife said, isn't that too big for the room? And I said, just tell me a single time in your life you've been sitting in a room and someone said, this fucking TV is just too big. No one's ever said it. I don't know why it's such a fear of wives.
That's so funny. Because they know that the TV is the portal that a man will go in never to return.
That's true.
It's your exit portal. And the bigger it is, the more easily you will get drawn into it.
You're right. You're right. It's ultimately the bat cave that I hope to just drive into and never return.
Yeah. You keep scratching your nose with your middle finger. It's a little disconcerting.
Am I really? Well, what's happening?
Tick. You discovered
What's
a tick.
happening, Jerry? I did have a lot of ticks. We didn't run the air today. It was a little chilly outside, and now I'm kind of realizing that was a tactical blunder, and I'm a little sweaty.
But when you take this finger and
Okay. Sure.
it's hard not to notice that.
Is this preferred? This is worse, right?
Pinky.
Yeah. This is how obsessively detailed I am. I would actually stop and think about what is the nice way to scratch your face. I've spent time thinking about how do I adjust my glasses? I don't like people that adjust their glasses like that. It's inelegant. If you do this, it's kind of nice to look at.
It is. This is sophisticated.
Describe.
So a middle finger to the middle bridge of the glasses and shoving them up. He objects to that. But if you make a little C.
If I do this, it's kind of gross, right? But some people, they just do that.
No.
looks
That looked
too-
terrible.
That looks like
was-
a psychopath.
Yeah, it does. You're like, oh my God, he's way too exacting. Just itch your whole scalp. Don't itch 1 micron of your scalp. Who's aware of that tiny of a portion of their scalp? Only a serial killer. It's obvious. This guy will go straight to jail. No trial needed.
Nobody has giant itchy patches of scalp unless we're going to go back to the shingles thing.
Okay. I just want to say that despite thinking I didn't need this book in my life, there's something interesting about hearing what maybe feels even throwaway when you're watching the show. When you read it in print, I'm just hyper focused on it. There's no distractions. I'm not concentrating on how the guy fixed his glasses while he delivered that line.
Right.
The idea is isolated. And I found myself reading things I heard said, but that felt way more profound to me now.
That's interesting.
Like you weed out some stimuli.
How about things that you read and you don't get? I remember sometimes Obama would do a speech and I would go, Jesus, that was the most amazing speech. I can't believe the power of it. And I would get a transcript of it and I would look at it and I would go, there's nothing here.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing here. It was all him, his performance of it.
Yeah.
But the converse can also be true, which is what you're saying. You can hear something and see it one way, and then you read it and it hits you harder.
Yeah. I think obviously like we give quote literature or just the written word some importance, right?
Some,
The most
the
important.
most. Whole country's based on a goddamn document.
Yeah, it just like substantiates something in a bizarre way. I think that's why everyone's so infected by the internet. It's like everyone gets to be in the newspaper virtually. You're typing it and now it exists. I can see why it was so appealing.
The internet?
Yes, social media, Twitter, they're basically now in the newspaper. This is just occurring to me.
Yeah, yeah. And you're on TV, you have followers.
Yes.
I would say if this country is divided, it's into 330 million different pieces.
Yes.
That's the real division. It's not half and half. It's every single individual is an entity.
Yes, everyone is a channel, is a brand.
Yeah, that's a gigantic problem.
Okay, I'm going to jump ahead because this occurred to me today, and I want to ask you about it. I think there's an interesting parallel between network TV and comedians in that in the 80s, you had three options. You had three networks. So the content that was put out there should minimally appeal to like a third of the country. If it didn't, it would go away.
Mm-hmm.
And now TV is in a niche phase, right? Where you really only need a few 100,000 viewers. And it can be very specific and niche. I feel like that's the same arc of stand-up comedy in a weird way.
1,000% right.
And do you think that's good or bad?
I'll tell you what it is. Great for the profession, bad for the art form.
Ooh, elaborate, please.
The audience that likes you will be algorithmed, will be isolated, will be contacted, and will be instantly supporting you. That doesn't make a comedian better. It makes his business better. A comedian who can only relate to this narrow demo will do just fine. But that's not good for the art form. Because in the old days, and not to sound like an old guy, but I'm an old guy, you got pushed out in front of Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons or Kenny Rogers. They don't want to see you at all.
Right.
Forget about you're not my type of comedian. We don't want to see anybody. And you got to work that room. That makes you a better comedian.
I thought at this point, reading the little passage in the book between you and Jay Leno, and Jay saying, no, you can't say the audience is bad. You just failed to broaden up your set enough to appeal to that audience. And you said, yeah, there's people that's like, I only like Largo. And I thought, oh my God, I've performed there so many times. And yeah, there's a whole host of us that pretty much live at Largo.
Yeah.
It was a bullseye.
Do you think that there is a comedic oath that comedians should be taking that now has gone away? Like, you know, King's Jester, there was a, let's call it Truth to Power, while being entertaining, all of that, I feel like is sort of gone. Do you think there is a universal one that comedians should adhere to?
Okay, well, let's assume you're a person in your early 20s and you come to me and you say, I really love this world. I love this profession. I want to do this my whole life. What do I do? And then I'm going to talk to you about having respect for a laugh and what it takes to get it, keep it, and get more of them, and make that your thing that you are guaranteed that you become known for someone who can do this, who can get this thing, the laugh. There are many other things that people want, but believe me, I've been in this world my whole life. When you get to be 55 and no one wants to book you anymore, that's a bad landing. That is not the time of your life when you want to run out of gas. And when you're 20 and you're 30 and you're cute and you're talking to other 20 and 30 year olds and they're cute and everyone's cute and everyone thinks it's so cute that we're here together in this club and we're drinking and we're so sexual and so I would love to be with him and her and yeah, it's all great. But at 55, that ain't happening. At 55, the only thing left is, can you get laughs? And if you've spent those decades learning that immutable, brutal, unforgiving, incredibly difficult skill, you're going to have a nice fourth quarter, which I think is hopefully what we're all shooting for, is have a nice fourth quarter. You don't want to have bum out the last quarter of your life.
Do you have rules that you won't do to get a laugh?
Sure. Tons, thousands, too many to name. If it's not interesting, if I don't feel like this was done in an interesting, original way, I'm not interested. I won't do it.
You said in this interview I was watching for the New Yorker that being a comedian is like swimming in the ocean, which is the culture is moving endlessly. It's ebbing, it's flowing, it's high, it's low. So you really have to learn to just be constantly navigating within that pocket.
Right. I use the example of the skier. Who's that brilliant female skier, American, the blonde girl?
It's not our sport.
I've never known a skier's name, unfortunately.
Lindsey Vonn.
Rob knew. Good job, Rob.
Okay, if you're Lindsey Vonn, you can put the gates wherever the hell you want. I'm going to make the gate. That's how you have to think as a comedian. I don't care what happens in the world. I'm going to adjust to it faster than the audience. That's the game. You can't say, hey, we used to be able to say this. Now we can't say it anymore. That's not your problem. Your problem is, where's the gate today? What's my line down the slope to make the gate? In other words, get the laugh, make it interesting, maybe even make a comment, but the laugh's got to be there.
I love that you say that because I do think a lot of comedians nowadays have turned their sets into complaining about what they can't say. Like so much of that is out there. It's kind of crazy. Instead of creating new material, they're just complaining about that.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any way back from it. I would venture to say there isn't. We can't go back from the internet world, and comedians will never have to be able to walk out in front of an audience that is completely wrong for them and get them. You don't have to do that anymore. We have software that will handle that.
Okay, now let me start with my biases. So my favorite comedian of all time, I'm not unique in it, is Richard Pryor. And there's a lot of things I hear you talk about that I get scared I'm on your out group, right? You don't seem to include sketch comedians so much. And I'm always like, Jerry, let's invite us in a little more, us sketch comedians and us improvers. You seem to have like a little barrier between stand-up and that. I want a little more inclusion. So that scares me about you.
Anyone who's funny is wonderful and a treasure. And however they're funny, you know. My favorite performer of all time is Peter Sellers. He's not a stand-up. He's an actor.
Yeah, okay.
To me, he's the funniest human that I've ever seen. But the discipline of stand-up as a profession, as a lifelong profession, it's a strict discipline, and it's a difficult discipline. I'm just not interested in how do you make a living as a sketch or an improv actor.
It's pretty hard, Jerry. It's
almost impossible.
It's exceedingly
You don't
hard.
get paid to do it.
There's only one place that pays, There Ain't Live, so you better get there.
I don't even think they pay that much, do they?
Not ideal, but the upside is the contract's really long.
Right.
That's the silver lining. It's a 7-year contract. But anyways, when I listen to you talk about comedy, I hope you'll agree, you're a very methodical comedian. Like even talking about the Pop-Tart bit is a 2-year-long endeavor before we get to they can't get stale because they were never fresh. Like that's 2 years later.
Yeah.
With that said, do you appreciate what Pryor was? And part B of that question, am I wrong about what Pryor was? Was he a master at the illusion that it wasn't super mapped out and that it was getting beamed into his mouth?
Yes, it's an illusion.
Tell me more.
I watched him put these things together in the 70s. Every line, every beat, every move, the physical part, the facial part, the vocal part. He assembled it meticulously, and that's how great a performer he was.
It appears to have this looseness and this fluidity to it.
That's part of his genius.
Yeah. But it exists in music, right? The example I was thinking of is, I don't know if you watch this great documentary series, Defiant Ones. It was about Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre. And in it, I learned a bunch about Bruce Springsteen, the way he recorded, very much the way you told the Pop-Tart joke.
Right.
I mean, he is in the fucking coal mines to make every song he made.
Yeah.
Trillions of takes. And it's genius. I so respect it. And yet, I also watched another documentary, Fade to Black, about Jay-Z. And I watch him go into a room and listen to a song for about 35 minutes and then walk into the booth and deliver it. And that's also some crazy genius I'm attracted to.
Right.
Are you attracted to all, or is there a hierarchy of process? Am I making any sense?
Yeah, you are. You're using the word attractive, which I think is the right word. And I have to say that I'm really attracted to writing. Now, people write in different ways, but what is the quality of the writing in the end? You know, Jay-Z is a brilliant writer. He doesn't have to sit and obsess over it, but it is brilliant in the end.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's still the writing. I don't have that talent. I mean, I could do stuff here and there. You know, when I'm on stage, I say whatever I want. But I work really hard on that map, and I love the map.
Yeah. Now, over the years, you've hung out with a quadrillion comedians. There's this interesting phenomena that happens where somebody you know is the funniest human being alive at Video Village, at lunch, in the makeup trailer, and then they just can't put it on the screen. And it's a very peculiar
And
thing.
vice versa.
And vice versa, yeah.
What's vice versa?
the funniest person on set is often not the funniest person in the makeup trailer.
Oh, I was going to say in the movie,
Right.
they might be the funniest human. Okay, yeah.
On set movie.
Oh, okay, great. I didn't know if you meant like behind the scenes.
Well, the person who's the funniest in the movie but is not funny in the makeup trailer, that's because they don't like the other people in the makeup trailer.
Sure.
But they are that funny. Doing it in front of the light. They were talking about politicians. They were talking about Ron DeSantis. Somebody said last night on TV that we haven't seen him in front of the Klieg light. What is the playoffs? They make the light so bright and it messes with your nervous system. Can you self-regulate to perform the way you want despite this magnifying glass right over your head? And this is something as human beings we seem to be interested in with other people. We want to see, can you do that in competition? You know what I mean? You're a great skater or whatever you are. We want to see people under duress. I don't really know why, but that's all of sports. And it's a large part of the biz too, right? Oh, this person is a great stand-up. They're going to give him a sitcom or they're going to give him a movie part. I wonder if he can handle that. You know, we're going to turn it up. We're going to turn the light brighter. We want to know, how much guts do they have? How much self-control of their thing do they have? We want to break people. That's why, you know, all these stupid singing shows and talent shows, we like to try and break people. Is there anything stupider than an award show? We're going to compete. These two movies are going to compete. What do you mean compete?
Yeah.
It's not two horses, you know, it's two movies. How can you say we're going to say this one is better? You can't. It's fake. It's horseshit.
Yeah, one came out like 2 weeks before Christmas. You're already in a great mood. You evaluated this movie like with Christmas cheer. What do we do with that? Are we going to factor for that when we evaluate these movies?
Right, yeah. And these stupid people, myself, I've been sat there like an idiot at these award shows, and we're going to put a camera on them, and we're going to watch them win and lose. It's so completely contrived. There is no real competition. It's like two tomato sauces competing. You can't. They're just different tomato sauce. What do you mean we're going to best picture? What a stupid phrase. Best actor. Best what? For who?
Yes.
When?
No, it's preposterous.
They're doing different parts. It's so stupid.
My wife was nominated for an Emmy. We're going there. She's nominated. What a great day. We're sitting at a table. Unbeknownst to us, there's a whole bit that's been planned where Jim Carrey is leaving movies to do a TV show. So the whole bit on the Emmys is he can no longer sit where the movie stars sit in the floor in front of the stage. And so part of the bit, again, unbeknownst to us, is like all of a sudden Jim's at our table while they're filming. And the punchline is like, oh my God, he's been relegated to this table. So you go from driving there, oh my God, honey, you've been nominated. This is so exciting. And then in 1 second, you're kind of the punchline of where Jim Carrey got demoted to. And you're like, wow, this whole thing is real precarious, isn't it?
I think I remember this.
We were there looking like dum-dums, like, oh my God, you got stuck with these two.
I think it's primal. I think it's base level. We want to see how good someone is to see how attracted we are to them or something.
Like it's a shootout.
Kind of.
Sexual.
Like why we're obsessed with competition. Like who's the best here?
The fittest.
Who is the highest level of fitness? Yeah. In whatever it is.
Yeah, because if they are the best, then we can love them more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
yes,
that could be
yes.
part of it. It's so dumb. You know, I'm a baseball fan and I'm a Mets fan. It's like, why would you need them to win? What would that do if they won? Well, then I would love them more because they're the best.
Because they're the best.
They're more worthy of your love at that point. Objectively. They earned it.
It means you're the best vicariously if they're the
Right,
best.
because I picked them to love.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
This episode is brought to you by the new Max original comedy series, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. From the world and creators of The Big Bang Theory comes a new comedy series. Stuart Bloom, comic book store owner and lovable underdog, accidentally breaks a device built by Sheldon and Leonard and kicks off a full-blown multiverse Armageddon. Now, he's on a mission to put reality back together alongside his girlfriend Denise, a geologist named Bert, and physicist Barry Kripke. Along the way, they're running into alternate universe versions of characters you already know and love. Check out the new Max original comedy series, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe, now streaming exclusively on HBO Max with new episodes Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Subscription required. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. We've talked before about Rob building our website on Squarespace, and I bring it up again because it's a perfect example of what they do well. Rob had all the pieces, the content, the vision, the ideas, but he needed something to actually take all that and make it public facing. And Squarespace was that bridge. Maybe you're in the same spot. You've been developing something, a business, a skill set, a body of work, and it's been private. It's been yours, but at some point you're ready to put it out there, and that transition from private to public can feel like a huge leap. Squarespace makes it feel like a step. Beautiful templates, built-in SEO, email campaigns, scheduling, analytics, everything you need to go from I've been working on this to here it is, come find me. All in one place, no code, no stitching together a bunch of different tools. So if you've been sitting on something and waiting for the right moment, this might be it. Head to squarespace.com/DAX for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code DAX to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
We get support from Skims. Oh man, do I love Skims. I've been living in the Skims lightweight cotton collection all summer, and I have to tell you, getting dressed has become so easy. I just throw it on. It just feels right immediately, whether I'm grabbing coffee or I'm on the couch all day or I'm out, even going to dinner. The cotton is so lightweight and breathable, which in this heat is a non-negotiable. The cotton jersey t-shirt, I just need everyone to know about this one. This one hugs in all the right places. It's very soft and it still looks and fits the same after months of washing, which is very hard to do, I feel, with t-shirts. I've been wearing the black cotton jersey t-shirt with basically everything all summer long. It goes great with any patterned skirt or shorts or pants. I mean, anything truly. I believe that's probably my favorite piece from the cotton collection, but they also have great lightweight cotton thongs that are so comfortable and they're cute. That is a very, very hard mix to achieve, especially with undergarments. I feel if you can find some that are cute, but also comfortable and do the job, that is a win. And Skims has really, really figured that out with the lightweight cotton collection. Shop Skims cotton and all of my favorite pieces at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know we sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select Armchair Expert in the drop-down menu that follows.
You brought him up, and I know it was a really significant moment of doing the show, and there's a bunch of stuff in the book about it. But I have to say, of all the car selections, and I can't imagine anyone listening hasn't seen Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, but you pair a car with the person you're going to interview, and you do a damn good job.
Oh, thank you.
You wouldn't know this about me. I'm a car freak. It's my whole life. I'm from Detroit.
I have heard that about you.
Right. And so one of my gifts is I can tell people what the perfect car would be for them. I bet people ask you, right? They're not car people. I'm going to buy a car. I've got this budget. And I'll go, this is the car for you, right?
Right, yeah.
And also pick what car people drive. This is like a parlor trick I can do. I said, did you get the car you wanted? That's the first question. Yes, I didn't compromise. Okay, I'll tell you what you're driving. And I'm about 70%. Anyways, all that to say, your pairing of the 63 split window VAT with Obama was your most elegant and perfect pairing of all 83 episodes.
Wow, that's so cool that you think that.
100%. Like, what a fucking bullseye. I don't even know that I would have picked it myself, but it's everything.
Oh, I'm so glad you think that. Well, coming from you, that means a lot.
Tell me, where do you start with Obama? when you're thinking of him as a car?
It has to be American.
Well, according to Trump, we don't know. We don't know, Jerry. Could have been a Ugandan car.
Yeah. There was no Kenyan sports cars available at the time.
Okay, so you had to move on from Kenya.
And I don't really know my vets that well, but when I was a kid, that car captured me, as the lines of it are just so spectacularly perfectly resolved, front to back, side to side, the length, the width, the height.
The stance is nice, right? It's kind of wide and flared.
Yeah. So that's how I got to it. I just thought, what do I think would be the coolest? It had to be a sports car. This is the coolest, to me, the coolest vet.
Yes, to lose everyone. You could have gone 67. That year had the biggest engine of that body
Yeah,
style.
yeah, I
The
know.
427 was the fastest.
Right.
But we don't go there. We go split window. Only year of the split window.
Right.
Unique. One of a kind. The symmetry.
I've met very few people that are interested in this world. What do you think of this? I have a theory that everyone, by definition, is in the perfect car for them, even if they've borrowed it.
Oh, gosh. You're going to have to make that case a little better for me. How so?
It's like you can't have the wrong face. You can't have the wrong hair for you, the wrong shirt. If you're in it, that's where you are. It's the perfect car for you.
Jerry, I couldn't disagree more.
beautiful.
I couldn't disagree more. I can't. I spent half my life in the wrong fucking cars. The whole time I'd be driving these shit boxes that I could afford. Like, what am I? This isn't the car I need to be in. I had to own a Honda Civic for 8 years because I was broke in LA. That's not Dax Shepard.
It was at that time. You were a shitbox in LA.
I love that car though.
A reliable ship
I kind of want to get a mint condition one. A dependable shit box.
I would love a mint condition Honda Civic.
It was the DX hatchback, light blue, 91.
I love those. Yeah.
Okay, now you love it.
I do. Now I've come completely around.
You proved my theory.
Wait, who's Jerry as a car
Oh, good one, Monica.
to you?
Well, okay, great. And then I wrote down a few. What's unfortunate is Jerry has a lot of cars. So
Who is he?
It's an abstract question.
there's also a cheat, which is you've already declared, and I agree with your declaration. You're a Porsche. Okay, now what model Porsche you are. So what's neat about Porsches for people that aren't into cars is they're actually not flashy. They're very subtle. When you look at what they're competing against, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Aston Martins, these are very flamboyant cars. And okay, I was a host of Top Gear the last 2 years. And so we would constantly put these 911s like a GT3 up against a McLaren, up against, you name the car. The other cars would have 200 more horsepower, faster 0 to 60, faster top speed on a racetrack. So sorry, everybody. You cannot beat a GT3. A car cannot be built to beat this boring, by comparison, GT3 on a racetrack. There's some fucking magic German symmetry and subtlety. And talk about meticulous. I said that you're a methodical comedian. Look at the 911. This car is the same for 60 years. It's
Right.
the same car that they just keep tweaking.
Yeah.
Stands the test of
There's
time.
no big revamp of that car. It's not going to front wheel drive or front engine or this or that. It's the same thing. They just keep making it incrementally more perfect every year.
Fair enough. To the casual observer, it's incremental and they don't disturb the essence, but there is still a tremendous amount of work being done under the surface. That's what appeals to me. The work is done under the surface.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Tony Bennett said to me one time that your whole act is a tremendous amount of work to appear totally casual. And there's an Italian word for that. It's sprezzatura. These guys that would dress a certain way in Italy and they would just look perfect, but they had spent hours on it and it looked like they got dressed in 2 minutes. That's the look they're
Yes.
going for, but they spend hours on it. That defines the way I like to approach comedy. It should look like you just kind of threw this together, but you spent years. But you don't reveal that. It's a line I've read, art is the disguising of art.
Uh-huh. I like that.
When you look at a great painting, you don't see the brushstrokes. You just see the house or the whatever it is. That is why I'm attracted to the Porsche brand. It's the way they do it.
Yes. And so in that vein, I'm going to put you as a 1989 air-cooled turbo Porsche.
What color?
Silver.
It's a little boring.
I know. I regretted kind of the color. That was don't throw fucking curveballs at me. I don't do colors, Jerry. I've never told someone what color car they should have.
But you're not that deep in the Porsche world, or you would have picked something else.
What color? What would be the right color?
Oh, the color is absolutely black. Has to be black.
Black.
It's gotta be
has
black.
to be.
Yeah, because you want to reduce it to its essence.
Okay.
You
I
don't
like
want to
that.
add any color. If something is perfect, I always want it black because I don't want to add anything to it. It's already perfect. Let's just see the essence of it.
But do you not love that wild blue they put on the GT3? I love it.
Some of them I love, not all of them.
Now, do you still have the 959?
Of course.
For life, right? We die with that car.
Yeah, for life. There's a car, Monica, just to make it a little more interesting for you. There's a car, I think they were selling it for, what were they selling it for, Dax? 250 grand?
Oh, when it was brand new?
Yeah, and it was costing them $1 million a copy to make.
Oh my God.
That's suicide. That's
Yeah.
crazy. But that's the kind of obsession I love. You're literally destroying your company to make this thing what you want it to be.
Oh, passion.
That's what I love.
What's your favorite Porsche of all time?
Probably a 58 Speedster.
Okay.
That is the most elemental, the most essence of the essence sports car.
Interesting. Now we get into it's a little generational stuff, I think, for you and I.
Not really. People are more into them now than ever. People love them. They're just so cool.
I know, but when you grow up in an era, let's say like talkies versus silent films, once we get into 300 plus horsepower, anytime I'm looking back at these cars that were making 140 horsepower, it's just hard to get aroused. Does that make sense?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It loses its kineticism. It becomes digital.
Well, I just think in its best condition, this thing drives like maybe an 80s Volkswagen Bug. That disturbs me a little bit.
Right. I feel we're losing Monica here. I don't feel
No,
comfortable.
listen, I could give a shit about cars.
Yeah, obviously.
We had Malcolm Gladwell here. We spent 45 minutes I had to edit out on cars, but that's fine.
Oh, is he into cars?
Huge.
Oh my God. Next time you run into him, so he's a closeted car geek, and he and I
Wow.
email 5 times a week about stuff we see in parking lots, things we want to buy, we're talking ourselves out of.
Oh, that's so fantastic. You know, I do a podcast sometimes with my friend Spike Ferriston called Spike's Car Radio. You've probably been on his show.
I haven't.
Okay, you have to be on it. It's all about the psychotic episodes of car obsession, and it's a fascinating subculture to me. What is Gladwell into?
Oh, you would be able to guess.
Two-stroke sobs.
Exactly. Like he and I were geeking out on that
that
sexy
seems like
Volvo.
an insult or something.
No, he's just very peculiar. He likes things
Yeah.
that are, you know.
He wants the new electric Mercedes.
No, we both hate electric. We have the same justification. I'd love to know yours. Mine is the talkies are coming. I'm a silent picture actor, and I'm just going to enjoy the shit out of it because they're coming. It's over. It's over for us, Jerry.
Yeah, you know why? Because nobody wants to talk about the environmental impact of building these stupid things and the environmental impact of disposing them. Nobody wants to talk about that. They want to sit at a light. I'm saving the planet. Maybe. Maybe.
Well, time will tell.
We have only 10 minutes, but I do really, really want to say something because since I hate cars, the only car that I got infatuated with was because of your show. Because Dax
Oh,
and
yeah.
I both love your show so much. And it was the Gullwing.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Mercedes.
the Lorne Michaels
yeah,
Gullwing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved that one.
Everything's great about that car, Monica, except you can't roll the windows down.
Mm.
But I run cold.
She doesn't need a lot of airflow.
Right.
It's just not it's not high on her list.
Okay.
Okay. I know it's been too esoteric on the cars, but I do just have to ask, have you thought about what the attraction is? Because I've given a lot of time into like, what is this obsession of mine? Why is my whole life revolved around it since 12 years old? I think I have an answer. I'm curious if you do.
Okay, first of all, there's no better use of your time than this obsession. Let me just make that statement.
Good.
To me, there's two components of the automobile. One is you're looking for what am I going to get in to explore this world where I have found myself? I want to see it. I want to move through it. I want people to have some sense of who I am, and I want to enjoy that process. So is the outside, and then there's how does it work? How does it fit my body? And then we get into some Porsche stuff. You look like these 50s Ferraris, the steering wheel is just stuck on. We'll figure out how to get a human into it when we're done. That's how they build Italian cars, which I love Italian cars. Porsches are like, they're built out from you, even from day one, the really, really old ones. So that's one aspect. That's the emotional thing, is I need a module to explore this planet where I've just suddenly found myself. The other thing is a car, fashion-wise, technology-wise, captures a moment in time that you can revisit. You can't get in an old Philco TV. You can go in an old house, but you can't start it up and feel the sound and the smell and the vibration. So it's time travel. And I think the lack of kineticism in modern life is a psychological quicksand for us emotionally, that we lack kinetic exchange with the world. And this is why we like the older cars. They're kinetic. You feel it, you work in it.
You're participating in keeping it running.
Right.
In
So,
many cases.
I just got a 69 911S, and I'm so in love with this car because I remember where I was in 69. I remember who I was in 69, and I can go back there now. I can get in this car and just go there. That's pretty special for some thousands of dollars to be able to do that. And I'll tell you another thing, entertainment is failing us. Cars are not as entertainment.
This is true. Two things for me. One is like control. I turn this wheel this way, it does the same thing every time. This is not a subjective, this isn't a human. I don't know why this time I said the same thing and now she's very upset. That's weird. This stepdad, whatever the thing is, this is like, I hit this pedal, I hit that pedal. It does the same thing I want it to do. All so control, very appealing for me. Secondly, alter ego. I wasn't a star athlete by any stretch, but I can be the most athletic thing on the road. This extension of me can give me a superpower, an athleticism I don't personally have.
Fat guys on Harleys.
Oh, what a sight.
Why? They can't move that quick any other way.
Sailing gracefully up to Sturgis. Now, you love Porsches. I just wanted to tell you, my kink is sleepers. For people who don't know, in the car world, a sleeper is a car that looks stupid and boring, and come to find out it's outrageously fast. I find that hysterical. I build sleepers. I build station wagons that are too fast, sedans that are too fast. There's some perverse...
Yeah, because you're a sleeper in your brain.
I
You think you are.
I am. Yeah. You're going to underestimate me. It's all psychological.
It's a Clark Kent vibe, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's a great way to frame it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for cars. I thought there's a chance we would guess the same car. This is it. All I'm going to ask you is, Lou Ferrigno's on your show. What do you put him in? I've written something down. I'm just curious if we'll come to the same one. Lou Ferrigno's on your show. Lou Ferrigno, Monica, was
I
the
know,
Hulk.
the big guy.
Yep.
Lou Ferrigno.
I know. Isn't it
It's a
great?
comedian show.
I know. That's what's crazy. Lou Ferrigno's got a new comedy special out. It's great. You have to have him on the show. What are you going to pick him up in?
He's so funny in it.
He's hysterical in it.
No, he's not a Mercedes kind of guy. It's got to be American, right?
This is the stupidest question you've ever been asked.
Yeah, this is really, I can't do it. Lou
Okay,
Ferrigno.
no problem. Can I tell you what I put him in?
Yeah.
The Lamborghini Mu2, that truck they made, the Lamborghini 80s Hummer.
Oh, the 002.
Yes, the LM002.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's great.
Okay, good. I just hope we'd agree on that.
And he is Italian, so that fixed.
It works on a lot of levels. Okay. Last thing, because you have to go, understandably. And this is a question that pertains to you having to go. How do you decide what you're going to participate in? Do you have a blanket rule you stick to, or do you just take it as it comes day by day? No, I don't want to do that. You don't like podcasts, but you're on this one.
Thank
You're probably
you.
not trying it. Yeah, thank you.
Participate in, you have to clarify that for me.
Give your
Like in
attention
you
to.
give your time to. So there's things you're going to do. You're a parent, you work, you don't do a lot of press. Sometimes you do press. Sometimes you're in a commercial. Sometimes you're not. What is the guiding force for whether or not you're going to participate in things?
Well, this is just part of doing a book.
Right.
But normally, I am not going to spend these mental attention units this way. They're too precious in a 24-hour span. I like to work on material and then go out and try it in a club. And then I feel like my life had some value today. So that's my number one thing every day. Work on material and then try the material out. And if it works, the exuberance, the exhilaration of it. Everything I do is, will this get me undepressed? How do I get out of today's depression?
Right. I can relate.
And the two ways, and they work every day, they're the only two things I know that work, are work and exercise are the only way out of depression reliably.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not 100%, but that's your best shot.
Yeah, exercise for me is you gotta do it or you're miserable.
Well, I came across this book years ago called Spark, which compiles all the research and how exercise affects the brain. And once you read this book, that's it. You just realize you're not working out your body. You're changing all of this chemistry. It's getting fed with blood and hormones and all this stuff. And then you use that highly functioning brain to do something with your brain. It's just a whole thing. It's a whole system.
Is Barry Marder your buddy that you call and
Yes.
talk to on the phone? And how frequently do you talk to him on the phone?
Every single day for at least an hour.
Who's he?
He's a comedian friend of mine.
Yes. At the beginning of the book, there's a bunch of great passages from Barry about the book. But how do you safeguard that in your life? That fascinates me. Clearly, you've had a girlfriend over the years or your wife, and you're like, I can't have breakfast. I got to talk to Barry for an hour.
I would never say that. If I have time, I could go a month without talking. Not a month. I could go a week without talking to Barry.
Okay. I'm not asking the question right. What I'm saying is when you isolate something that you know is part of the process and you identify it and it's unconventional, how do you put a flag in it? How do you proclaim it like, no, this is a value to me. I will make time to talk to Barry 1 hour a day on the phone.
I just do what I like to do, but I don't know if you've come across some of this research lately on men of a certain age, I believe your age, who have lost their friends because of their kids.
Right.
And they go off the cliff at 52 and have depression that they can't get out of because they forgot you're not just dad. We were talking about worship. Do not worship these children because it'll ruin you. Your main job for your kids is for you to stay mentally healthy. And part of that is hang out with your buddies. It's not just for fun. You need to talk to people that you can be yourself completely. The thing about Barry and I have is completely unfiltered. And here's one thing we never say to each other. Hey, different subject. We never say that. I just start talking about something else. And he's got to go. And then I got to go where he's going. There's no social cues.
Yeah. See, I think because you in some way know it was essential for your comedic process, you made time for it.
I don't make time for it. Do you make time to take a leak? No, you have to go take a leak. You go.
You prioritized it to that level of functioning.
You have to think to prioritize. There's no think. What do you like to do?
Talk to Barry. Let's get on the horn with Barry.
Yeah, it's funny.
I just did it. I was on with my best childhood friend. I talked to him similarly amount of time. It started with there was a threat of violence at the high school. They had shut down the high school. It starts as, oh my God, you wouldn't believe this, but Wade was on this list. His son, oh my God, we're scared. I stupidly say you're going to have to get him a Lady Remington to put in his boot. Now he says, oh my God, he'll pull out to defend himself and they'll start calling him bad words. Yeah, it unraveled into this preposterous scenario where he is shamed for having this little lady gun in his boot. How we got there, but I got to be able to go somewhere with somebody like that. I need a safe place.
That's going to calm you.
Yes, it's how he dealt with this crazy situation as we ended up making about 300 jokes about it by the end of it.
Well, I like that because I do think society really appreciates female friendship and talks about it. And that's really important. And women have other women. And we don't really do that with men. And it's important too. It's just as important as it is for women, but we don't talk about it as much.
It's more important. We talk more about women having good women friends.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying we already do that. We already talk about the importance of female friendship.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah, girls' weekends, girls' nights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Girls' dinner. I never say like
Exactly.
men's dinner. It's just if I'm at dinner and there's men there, that's what happened.
No, you don't want to have a dinner. But there is a big new thing going on with men after their kids leave the house just falling apart. They lost their friendships, so they have no identity. Your friends help you create your identity.
Big time.
Definitely.
Well, I was only saying, I think because you had a justification, granted, you're saying no. This is great. This is kind of like when you're on Stern, which, by the way, you're one of my favorite guests he ever has.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
just not emotional and you don't want to go to a psychiatrist. He's so into it. And just, you guys never see eye to eye. So, yes, you're not going to concede that you've made time for Barry, but the data would suggest you did make time for Barry. But I wonder if you didn't have an occupation where it somehow was justified. It's part of the whole process. Like if you're a mechanic, do you think like, I should talk to my friend on the phone for an hour? I'm arguing you should, no matter what you do.
I don't know about should, all this word make time. I don't get any of that. I don't make time to watch football on Sunday. I don't make time to watch sports. I watch sport. I don't know. That's what I like to do.
Last thing I'll say before we go, and by the way, I truly, truly, truly love the Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee book.
Thank you.
I was skeptical, and it's absolutely fabulous. It's somehow a completely new experience, even if you've watched all the episodes as I have. It's really spectacular. The pictures are cool. The cars are awesome if you're into cars. Everything's fantastic. It's much better than it should be, which is kind of consistent with everything you do. Like a pretty shitty idea that turns out spectacular.
Thank you, Dax.
I mean, the introduction tells you I'd like Starbucks passed on working with you, Netflix passed. You know, it wasn't a great idea. Just spout it out, and then your execution is your genius.
Thank you. I wasn't convinced of it myself, to be honest.
I know you're still not. I love it.
No, I'm still not. It seemed a little vain.
Sure, of course. But I was going to say, there's nothing better than the Galifianakis interview. I think it's the thing I reference on this show more than anything else while talking to other celebrities, because we have a very different experience with interacting with people filming you. You know, it's something that you'll contend with, and there's a lot of different outcomes. There's something about you talking to Zach and just going, yeah, they take a picture and then it's over. And then it's over. And then you're just on with your... There's something incredibly liberating about it, because I think I more identify with Zach. Just the lack of control is what's triggering.
I see.
I can't ever not have this experience. That's the scary element, maybe.
Oh, I see. My favorite part of that show was he was upset about how they lie to us in advertising to sell us products. And I talked about how when I was a kid and you send away for the scuba guy in the cereal box and it's crap. But before it got there, I was happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's pretty good. I'll take that.
It's enough.
It's
Was
like buying a
enough.
lottery ticket.
Yeah, right.
You're buying the 3 days of fantasizing
Right.
about buying a 959.
You're very evolved. It's kind of rabbinical.
He's anti-evolution, and yet he's kind of evolved. It's very weird.
How am I anti-evolution?
Well, in that you don't want to go to a therapist. You're not really interested in exploring
I
your...
would if I thought I would get somewhere with it, but I don't have to any place I want to go.
He has Barry. He doesn't
Yeah.
need.
It's fantastic. You're where we hope to get after years and years of therapy.
That's an unbelievably nice compliment. Thank you.
Okay, well, Jerry, it's been a blast. Next time I'll see you. There'll be no homework for you to say hi. I'll come
It'll
up
be
to
so
you.
different.
It's going to be incredibly different. You're going to see me in a way you didn't ever think possible upon that next meeting.
So great. See how great show business is? Here we are working and have this wonderful experience. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Best.
How mad can you be about the picture and you get to do this for a paycheck? Your overarching comment, which is so true. If you're getting paid to stand on the stage, this is already a hack. There's a mix-up. You shouldn't be getting paid for this. Let's just recognize that.
It's all a gift.
That's right. This was a party.
Thank you, guys. It was really a pleasure to chat with you.
All right. Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee book. Buy it. Put it on your coffee table. What a great conversation starter. Just in time for the holidays. Jerry, thank you. Be well. Hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Thank you to our presenting sponsor, HP, for supporting this episode. Parents, you've got enough on your back to school list right now. Ink cartridges do not need to be on it. They just don't. The HP Smart Tank printer uses a refillable ink tank and comes with up to 3 years of ink included. It's the last printer you'll ever need. To learn more, search HP Smart Tank.
This episode is supported by Helix.
So I've had my Helix mattress for a few years now, and I still love it just as much as the first night. That says a lot because a good night's sleep is very important to me.
Sleep is everything. And what's great about Helix is that it's not a guessing game with finding the right mattress because they have over 20 models, so you can find the one that actually fits how you sleep. And with that summer heat upon us, Helix has cooling upgrades that can get you the best rest even on hot nights.
I have a Helix Midnight Luxe mattress. I really like the level of firmness it has, but that might not be right for you. They have so many options, and you just go take the quiz, and it is perfectly matched for your needs, which is incredible. I also highly, highly recommend the cooling upgrade, especially in the summer. It makes your sleep so much better. If you're still tossing and turning on a mattress that's not working for you, just trust us on this one.
Go to helixsleep.com/armchair for 20% off site-wide. That's helixsleep.com/armchair for 20% off site-wide. helixsleep.com/armchair. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. You've heard us talk about BetterHelp for a while, but I don't know that we've ever talked about how much people love this service when they use it. BetterHelp has an average live therapy session rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client session reviews. And you can check out the reviews yourself at betterhelp.com/reviews to see how much they love BetterHelp. Knowing that kind of service feedback from real people speaks for itself. I'm a huge proponent of therapy, as we've talked about before. I've learned so many things about myself that I believe truly only an outside objective person could help me come to. BetterHelp makes it easy to get started. Answer a few questions, get matched with a therapist based on your needs, and switch therapists at any time if it's not the right fit. See the reviews, see what stands out, and see if BetterHelp is right for you. Visit betterhelp.com/Dax. That's betterhelp.com/Dax. We are supported by Auto Trader. All right, if you've been putting off car shopping because it sounds like a whole thing, buying your car online on Auto Trader makes it way easier, really. You can shop tons of cars online, compare prices, check financing and trade-in options, all from wherever you are. And if you want to start online and go to the dealership for a test drive, you can do that too, really. What I like is the flexibility. Start online, finish at the dealer, or the other way around. Your info stays with you, so you're not starting the process from scratch. Plus, you're working with local dealer listings, so you've got real people helping behind the scenes. And when you're ready, you can pick up your car or have it delivered. Really. Buy your car online on Auto Trader. Really.
And now my favorite part of the show, the fact check with my soulmate, Monica Padman.
Check.
This is for Seinfeld.
Oh, Gerald Seinfeld?
Correct.
Okay. Do you think that's his birth name, Gerald?
Geraldine.
Geraldine Ferrara Seinfeld? I didn't say this to him because he wouldn't care. But, if you start typing Seinfeld, I don't know how to spell his name, but when I would type him, first started doing my research in Notes because I was busy. I was somewhere else reading that book, whatever. I started in Notes. It comes up as an autocorrect. Like, you're really famous if, you start typing Seinfeld and, halfway through, it recommends with a capital S, Seinfeld.
I love that.
I feel like that would be some kind of weird metric we could evaluate someone's star power or status.
It's kind of like the crossword, the autocorrect.
What day you'd be on the crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for he deserves it.
Sure,
Can't
good
think
for
of
him.
anyone who does more.
I wonder if you type in Marlon.
You'd have to be
Whatever.
Brando.
Yeah, Brando.
There's too many other words that are too close. so they-
Brandon.
Brand.
Let's go, Brandon.
Also, just the word brand, I think, would
Oh, like
autocorrect.
brand name?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the brand is the row.
Yeah. We went to a premiere last night.
We went to a premiere last night. We went to Kristen's movie.
The people we hate at the wedding or the people
Yes.
you hate?
Ooh, let me
The
check.
titles of her projects are getting too long for me. There was the woman in the window across the street from the girl in the window or whatever.
That comically long on purpose.
Comically long on purpose, but this one is the people we hate at the wedding.
Yeah.
There's a lot of words in that one too.
It is.
It was great.
It was so cute.
such a good script.
It was really a very cute rom-com.
Yes.
And I love a rom-com.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Claire Scanlon did an incredible job.
Shout out Claire.
Love Claire. She's the greatest. She directed some episodes of Bless This Mess.
She did such a good job. I have a very high bar with rom-coms.
Yes, you
as
do.
know. It's my favorite genre.
Yeah.
And it's gone extinct for the most part.
Largely, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And people who've in recent years tried, it's tricky because a lot of the tropes of rom-coms are outdated and antiquated.
Outmoded.
So you get into some trouble. But she did.
Stalking. Like, stalking's not cool anymore. It used to be, that was like a primary focus of most rom-coms before.
Yeah, and a lot of them are also like a girl saying no, no, no until they're
he
charmed
finally,
into.
Yeah.
You know, there's
yeah.
a lot.
Sure.
And I do think a lot of the newer ones are forcing themselves to not fall into those, and then it feels odd. But this was really refreshing because it was updated, but it still had some old school vibes.
I loved the boy that Kristen's love interest was.
I loved him.
He's great.
I loved him. Yeah.
Wasn't he charming and cute and natural and wonderful?
Very.
Also looked fantastic with his shirt off.
Sure.
And Allison Janney.
Yeah.
She is a gift.
She really is. Very
She's a gift to
special.
all of us. And then Kristen was fantastic.
Always.
What a slam dunk for her.
Always.
Yeah.
I've never seen her do a damn thing.
No, but I
wrong.
would say there's uniquely good. She was very dry in this. She wasn't like her bubbly, likable self that she sometimes is. She was very sarcastic, but really great deliveries of some complex lines. Really landed some big lines.
Yeah. She hasn't, I don't think she's done bubbly in a long time.
That might be the wrong word.
Oh.
I might
Like,
be using the wrong
to
word.
me, there were elements of Eleanor from The Good Place in this character.
Okay.
A little flawed.
Yeah, real flawed. Some problems. You know, it's funny. She plays drunks a lot, and she's just not a drinker.
She
It's
does
kinda ironic.
such a good job of it. I was thinking that because she delivered one line drunk, or she delivered, I guess, a few, but one specifically was kind of slurry, but it was like the perfect amount.
This, I got to say, I've had to play drunk many times in
It's too hard.
TV and movies. I hate it. It's the
Yeah.
hardest thing to do.
Exactly.
Which is crazy considering how many, like a full decade I was drunk.
Yeah.
Yet I find it hard to do because
Maybe-
it's just very easy to be embarrassing.
Exactly.
It's easy to do it poorly.
But she found the sweet spot. But I actually wonder now that we're dissecting it, like the Actors Studio,
Welcome to the Actor Studio,
James Lipton. I watched so many of those.
the new school.
The new school. Maybe because she's not drunk ever, but she's watching other people. She can observe. Like she's a mimic, so
She's a mimic.
she can observe. Like I can't be objective about what I am drunk
Because you're already drunk.
I'm
You've
in
lost
it.
objectivity.
It's already
Yeah,
gone.
Yeah, you're inside of it.
unless someone videotaped it, and I really hope they don't.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oof.
Although I haven't been
That gives me one of my
drunk in a
worst
long time.
memories.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
what happened?
Well, this one's terrible. One time I had been up for a few days and it ended up I was on video. We had like the Canon XL1. Me and my buddy Scotty would make shorts on it and it was there. And somehow I ended up on a good amount of footage up from day 3.
Okay.
And I saw it,
Oh,
maybe a month into sobriety or something. And I was like, because you're what you think you're coming across as versus what you are. What a shattering moment that can be. To see yourself on video thoroughly fucked up is, for me, it was very humiliating.
yeah.
There's another video of me I don't mind.
Okay.
My friend Kareem, who OD'd, I've told you a lot of stories about him. I invited him back to Michigan for one summer. He was there for a few weeks. I put together the trip of a lifetime. We went tubing. We went to the sand dunes. We went to barbecues.
Yeah.
Everything. 4th of July party with fireworks and a pig roast. And on the tubing trip, and he had a video camera, and he was from Hollywood. He loved making movies and shorts. So he filmed quite a bit of it. Now, there is a lot of footage of Aaron and I hammered on the side of the river on the tubing trip that I think I like.
Oh,
Yeah. I think it's the cocaine mix is really where it's like, I look like I'm kind of a monster on that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, maybe it was helpful to see it.
Oh, it's pretty seared in my memory.
I mean, you
Yeah.
don't want to look like that again, so it's probably
Do you remember
helpful.
when that clip, I guess Hasselhoff's children maybe released it? They filmed him coming home in a blackout, ordering cheeseburgers, and he was on the stairs, and it was very rough.
Oof.
And I think one of the children kind of released it in hopes that that might be the breaking point for him too, which I think it was.
But that makes me so sad for those children who are in that position.
I mean, they were adult children. I mean, just
still,
add that.
that's still their parent.
Absolutely.
That they feel this is literally the only thing that could possibly save him. Like, what a fucking awful position.
Yeah, that's a real terrible last resort to have.
Yeah.
Last ditch effort.
Speaking of bad things, I don't know if you want to talk about it. Do you want to?
What?
Talk about your accident?
Oh my God. Yes. I've had a rough week.
Me too.
You too.
Yeah.
I feel like mine has some insult to injury because, okay, so I was driving to set to film something with Kristen for Hello Bello. So I'm on my way there. Yeah. I'm in my Charger Hellcat, which I love. You really need to know how much I love this car. Not only do I love this car, it's just impossibly fast. It's a 4-door. It's a sleeper. They don't make them anymore. I've also put very low miles on mine. Mine has maybe 5,000 or 6,000 miles on it, which I love. I want the car forever.
Yeah.
It's just the fastest, best sedan ever made. I love it. I got into a car accident with it. Yeah. Now, how much I should say about it, I think is, I shouldn't because I might be getting sued, you know?
Oh my God.
So I don't want to like go through what happened necessarily.
Yeah. I really hope you don't.
Suffice to say, I was in a car accident on the way to set, and I'm pretty sure the Hellcat is totaled. And then I had to get a ride the remaining way into work. And about 20 minutes after my airbags going off and being in a pretty sizable accident, I was in a full Grinch outfit.
Yeah.
Having to
so interesting
improv and act funny. And I just kept thinking, this is a very surreal experience.
What a life.
Yeah. I even said to Kristen, like, you know, because we're just immersed with the public. We're like filming us go around as Cindy Lou Who and the Grinch.
Okay.
And we're giving away diapers and wipes. And we're in the real world. We're strolling down the street in Culver City, and I am in the Grinch outfit. And I said, this is a weird life, isn't it? We were in Michigan at one point, and now we're here in Los Angeles, and I'm in a Grinch outfit, and we're walking down the street.
Very strange.
And I totaled the Hellcat an hour ago.
Such a bummer.
Oh, so sad about it. So sad. But you know,
sorry.
You just can't go back in time. That's the only thing I'm good at. You know, I've had a lot of things stolen from me. You know this about me. I don't really ever mourn it. I'm like, okay, that's over. There's no more to think about. It's gone. And this pretty quickly, I was like, oh, that fucking sucks. I love that car. And that's over. I can't really, I can't go back in time.
That's a great quality.
Take a different route. And I also told you this. As my airbag was deploying, like it was instantaneous, right? I'm looking at my side, passenger side airbags dropping down. And my thought was, oh my God, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, was it scary? Were you scared? And I'm like, no, I didn't have time to feel scared. I immediately was just like, this is so embarrassing. I'm not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to never, ever be in an accident.
Yeah.
My identity was on the line.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's scary. That I know you're not saying it's scary, but that is scary. That part is scary.
Oh, to have fractured my identity. Yes, I'll say that part. That's the yes, I wasn't I was out on the sidewalk now dealing with all the stuff.
Yeah.
I know when I fight people or I have those heightened adrenaline things, my legs get shaky. Like it's a very familiar feeling. I know what it's like. I had zero adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yet, that whole night, I had to watch a movie that night for our job. And every 7 minutes, I just would randomly see the airbag go off in my head, right?
Really?
I'd like just have a visual of like, oh yeah, that airbag deploying.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, yeah, these things, whether you...
Yeah.
It's like your body knows one thing and your brain might know a different thing.
Body keeps the score.
Body keeps the score.
He's on to something.
Yeah, because I wasn't like, oh my God, that was scary. I almost died. Never had one of those feelings.
Yeah.
Or, oh my God, I almost got hurt. It really didn't have them.
Yeah.
And yet the brain kept going like, hey, remember this?
Yeah.
Hey, remember this?
Well, your
it was like nudging me all
brain
night.
probably is trying to figure out if you're okay, really.
Right.
Because sometimes these things.
They don't end well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very scared when
Yeah, no one was hurt, thank goodness. Although I will say, so that was Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I was sitting in the tattoo chair for many hours. And I was like, oh yeah, my lower back is,
Sore.
it's a little something. And then my neck, oh yeah, it's a little something. Again, nothing big at all.
I know, but
But
still.
you just I didn't even notice that for another day and a half.
Yeah.
Until I was like, oh yeah, I guess I am sore here.
Of course. I
Yeah.
don't think the car could be totaled and you feel zero. But
I thought that was going to be the case. I even was thinking like, man, car safety's gotten incredible.
yeah.
That accident,
Knock
that
on
same
wood.
accident happens.
Knock on wood.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
That same accident happens in like 1969. There's broken glass everywhere. There's like, the cars were designed to absorb
Exactly.
any of the energy.
Yeah.
You're really fucked up from the exact same car accident.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, so then the next day, Wednesday, that was
Yeah.
Tuesday. No. Yes, that was Tuesday. On Wednesday, I got in a car.
You got rear-ended.
Not a car accident, but I got rear-ended.
Yeah.
And I had a weird car thing happen, which did make me feel really unsafe. But then we pulled over and I got out and I like looked at the car and I was just staring at it. And there was nothing. There was not one scratch
Yeah.
on it.
Those Mercedes are good cars.
And I was like, what the fuck? Wow. These cars are really, sturdy.
Yeah.
I was very impressed by the car.
In the harsh light of day, have you looked at it closely?
I drove it, but I didn't.
You didn't look in bright light.
No, I
'Cause
think
it was dark out when you got rear-ended.
the sun was setting.
Oh, okay.
It
Romantic.
wasn't too bad.
That sounds
Yeah.
lovely.
But yeah, I hated it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry that happened.
It's fine.
Okay, Gerald.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to note about it was that sometimes he laughed, but he laughed silently.
Oh.
Like I noticed he was laughing
Oh,
when
visually.
we were doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder if that laugh's making noise. Because some people, it doesn't. And then when I was listening, I was like, yeah, you can't hear.
So it
some
sounds
of
like
the
we're
laughter.
holding for nothing, but we were holding for real laughter.
Not
It was silent.
Not necessarily holding, but just sometimes people are laughing and you just don't hear it, guys.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We cracked them up, is what you're saying?
Yeah. We brought up Largo.
Yes, I love Largo.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say that's a ding, 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 because that was our first show ever.
You're
Our
right.
First live show was at Largo.
For a few hundred folks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
With
comedy
Jason
theater.
Ritter.
With Jason Ritter. And it's a comedy theater in Los Angeles, sometimes a music venue as well.
Yeah, I want to say it's Largo at the Coronet
It
Theater.
is Largo at the Coronet.
And it used to be, it's traveled over the years. Largo used to be elsewhere.
Oh, interesting.
Mhm. It's like 4 seasons.
Oh, wow.
Ding, ding, ding. For another episode.
Okay. How much does Saturday Night Live pay? Cast members are making $25,000 per episode now and about $525,000 annually.
When I was, when people were leaving the groundlings in my era to do it,
Mhm.
it was $7,500 a week.
Wow.
And New York is not cheap.
Exactly.
Yeah. It goes up and they renegotiate and stuff.
Yeah.
I know some of the bigger performers ended up
I'm
making a few
sure.
$100,000 an episode maybe, but
Oh, wow.
when they want someone to stick around, maybe like a Will Ferrell or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you used to start at $7,500 a week.
Wow. And this sounds nuts, like that we're saying that's actually not that much money.
But in television,
So another thing says first year cast members make $7,000 per episode,
Oh.
which is what you just said.
oh, there you go.
But that two different sites are saying two different things. So
Okay.
There's 22 episodes in a season.
Okay. 75,000, then 150, and then another 15 grand. So 165 if you're making 7,500 a week. To live in New York, no one's from there. You're like,
Yeah, trying to get an apartment
Yeah, you got an
and-
apartment. It's not permanent.
yeah,
You're gonna blow
yeah,
a good deal that just existing in New York while you're
it's true. In the grand scheme of TV, it's not a lot.
no.
Okay, 84 episodes of Comedians in Cars. We said 83.
Oh, okay. As I've said on here before, I didn't ever think I'd get invited on because of my career, but I thought my automotive knowledge might tip me into being a guest on
course.
it.
I
But
could
it just
totally-
it never did. Just to let you
totally
know, I'm
see
not in that 84.
Right.
That batch of 84.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
You already knew that?
I did know. But if maybe he picks it back up, maybe you will be.
Can't ever tell.
We are supported by HP. If you're a parent or you know one, like I do, or you can help take care of kids, you already know what August feels like. It's not summer anymore, it's the pregame. The supplies list, the forms, the "we need this printed by tomorrow" texts that come in at 9 p.m. And I say this as someone who's been on the receiving end of those texts in a former life. You're ready to help, and then the printer says no, out of ink, blinking at you, useless. It's such a small thing, but it will absolutely derail your night. So when I heard about the HP Smart Tank printer from HP, America's most trusted printer brand, I thought this is the kind of thing that actually makes life easier, not in a big flashy way, in a one less crisis way. Instead of those little cartridges that run out the second you need them, the HP Smart Tank uses refillable ink tanks, and it comes with up to 3 years of ink included. 3 years. That's 3 back-to-school seasons without the cartridge panic. HP can't fill out the forms for you, but they can make sure the printer is never the reason you're up past midnight. Search HP Smart Tank. Okay. Oh, one thing I realized when I was editing is that I eat my shirt a lot.
Tell me.
If I'm editing like this.
She's staring at her computer,
Yeah.
and her chin is a little tucked
Mm-hmm.
into her chest. And then she slowly lifted her collar up into her mouth. She separated the under t-shirt from the main sweatshirt, and now she's just chewing the t-shirt
Yeah.
collar.
I do that.
And is it soaking wet at the end of an edit?
So I used to do this when I was younger a ton. And my mom would hate it. She hated it. And
Sure.
yeah, like my shirt was all wet. It was
Oh,
so
wow.
weird. And I thought I stopped doing that. But then all of a sudden, like a couple weeks ago, I realized,
You've never
I'm doing
stopped.
this. I'm doing this thing again. And then I didn't know, have I never stopped?
Right? Or you have a new anxiety you haven't had since your
Who
childhood.
knows? Who knows?
I
But
think it's
back.
a very adorable habit. So something a child would do.
Well, a child did it.
Yes,
Me.
yes.
And now I'm reverting, I guess.
I'd love it if you like opened the door mid-edit. You had ordered some food, and then you open the door, and you just have this huge ring of saliva around your collar.
That's
it must
what
happen.
happens. It happens mostly, like, I don't think I would do it with it. This is a nice sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Although I was wearing a sweatshirt last time I noticed it. But it's more like a t-shirt. It's like comfier clothes or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway.
If you were older, if you grew up in my era, I bet you would have been a cigarette smoker.
Oh, yeah, because
It's
oral
fixate,
fixation,
yeah,
for sure, for
yeah.
sure.
Is the greatest of all oral fixations, the cigarette.
Yeah, the other day, I put new sheets on my bed, beautiful sheets. And then a couple days later, something was poking me. And I realized there was a toothpick under the fitted sheet. So like it really got down there.
Yeah.
I got it out and I put it on the nightstand. It was all dusty. It looked gross. Then later that night, I made dinner and I had wine and I like put the wine on the nightstand and I looked and I was like, oh my God, there's like a coffee cup from the morning, the toothpick, and this glass of wine. And I was just like, these are all my vices in one spot.
Yeah.
And I was probably chewing my shirt.
If you were a still life artist, that would be a great little painting you could have done.
You're right.
Called My Vices by
I
Monica
took
Padman.
Well, I did make a painting of that hamburger
Yes,
in
yes.
Sedona, so I could try it.
Yeah.
I'm
My
just
Vices.
really bad at art. Anyway, that tangent. Okay, one thing. This is a ding, ding, ding. I don't really want to correct it, but I have to. This story about Kristen being nominated for an Emmy. She's nominated for a Golden Globe.
Oh, okay.
And we talk a lot about Emmy. We say it a lot.
Yeah.
And so I just want to.
She had been nominated for a Golden. That makes more
Yes, for The Good
sense
Place.
because also the Golden Globes has film and TV at the same event.
Exactly.
So yeah, the thing I said doesn't even make sense.
Right.
It goes to show how
You don't care.
insignificant
and
the whole thing
no
is.
one should care, but it was important for me to correct that.
Yes, good job.
Not to say she shouldn't have been nominated for an Emmy. She should have.
But yeah, the whole story doesn't even make sense.
Right.
There's no division at the Emmys between movies and
TV.
Yeah, but at the Golden Globes, you're going to get that.
You get the
that hierarchy.
mixy. That's the only one you get the mix. If I could be on anything from 2022, if I could pick one thing that
came out to be on. Definitely not be any of the movies.
It'd be Severance or
Be
something.
Severance or White Lotus.
White Lotus.
It would actually definitely be White Lotus.
Okay.
But also
I agree.
Severance. It would not. I don't.
It would
no.
be one of these shitty movies.
No, definitely
How
not.
about Top Gun or Severance?
Severance.
Well, yeah, there's not a real big role for you in Top Gun, probably. Unless you're Tom Cruise's love interest, but that's a big age gap. That might make the viewer uncomfortable.
Jennifer Connelly.
60 and 34.
I was 34 at the time.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not 20. I think once you pass.
I don't think so.
Really?
No, I think when you have 60-year-old men and their love interests are in their 30s in movies, it's not
good.
It's not ideal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think 20s is rough because I just spit everywhere.
Yeah.
Bad week. That person is not yet a woman.
Well, not yet a woman.
She's a girl, not yet a woman.
Britney Spears. That's my favorite scene in any movie.
Crossroads?
Yeah, do you remember that scene? It's
What'd you see?
phenomenal.
Wait, you
And
remember?
I love Britney Spears.
Yeah.
So this may risk sounding disparaging, but
Okay.
it's not. There's a scene in the movie where her character writes
A song.
"Not Yet a Woman" in front of us on the piano.
Right.
And there were not nearly enough steps. So it kind of went like this. This is about real time.
Okay.
It goes ding, 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 dong, dong, dong on the piano, dong. I'm not, ding. I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. It took her like 2 really short attempts. And then all of a sudden she played the whole song on the piano and sang the whole song. It was like quicker than Jay-Z comes
I
up
was
with
gonna
his.
say,
though.
well, Jay-Z.
I was like, wow, she cracked that one quick. She was working. I mean, I get it. You have limited real estate.
You don't want to lose.
No, you
people's
want to see her
interest.
performing that song somewhere on stage. But
Oh,
man, did it happen quick.
I
I wonder if I'm misremembering it. It's very likely I'm misremembering
Oh my god, I want to.
it. Be an update.
We'll do an update next fact check.
Yeah, get our hands on that scene.
I'm very surprised you remember that movie well. Like you saw it.
That's the only thing I remember of the movie.
You remember it because of that.
That's what I remember from the movie. I don't even know the storyline. I
Right.
just know that scene I remember a lot.
Yeah, because it's a road trip movie.
I think I talked about it a lot with friends.
Oh,
Is why
you-
I remembered
okay.
it.
That-
Oral history. That's how things get cemented.
You're right. That's how the Bible happened.
That's right.
Okay, well that is all
That was all the facts.
for Geraldine Seinfeld.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool that we got to talk to him.
You know, this was going to be like, there was no way to ask him this.
What were you going to ask or wanted to ask?
Well, what I wanted to just point out is like, there's a phenomena that surrounds certain people where it's like they just can't help but make a ton of money. I'm kind of fascinated by it. Like there's
Oh.
people like try to make a lot of money, and then there's people just like seemingly accidental, everything they touch. So what's really weird about his car collection, like he has 150 Porsches.
Aha.
He started collecting them in the 90s. Most of the ones in his collection were quite affordable. There was an explosion in the Porsche market that's really never been seen in automotive history, other than these old Ferraris, but there's so fewer of them. The 911s from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, from the time he bought all them till where they're at now, they like quintupled in value. They just started shooting up about 15 years ago,
wow.
and they just haven't stopped.
Wow.
So he just kind of accidentally again, I don't know how many hundreds of, I think that they say like 800 million he made on Seinfeld. And then this car collection probably
800 million.
Yeah, he's gotten many checks for like 150 million in 1 year for
No.
syndication. Yeah. Like that's what's funny is like people publicize the fact that they were all making 1 million an episode to act in it. That's nothing.
They weren't making $1 million an episode.
Yeah, at the end.
Seinfeld?
Yeah, and they even offered Jerry for a 10th season. I read it in my research. They offered him $5 million an episode to come back for a year 10.
Holy shit.
The point being, his 22 million from acting, it didn't matter. That was like saying what his per diem budget was when they were on location. It was
Right.
all about the ownership of syndication, which has generated billions of dollars. Yeah. And his stand-up tours.
Yeah.
Like I read all these earnings things. He's always in Forbes. Like many of the years where you kind of thought he wasn't even doing anything, he was making $60 million a year touring.
Oh my! And B movie.
I don't think he cleaned up on B movie.
Don't forget B movie.
But I've known a handful of people like this. Like they just can't, they accidentally, like that's just his hobby. He wants to collect these Porsches. Well, then lo and behold, that's probably the best investment you could have made is 911s over the period of time. Or I had heard about it when it happened. It was national news. I guess people saw it as opulent. He had bought this parking garage in Manhattan to
I
keep
heard
all
about
the parks.
that. Yeah.
But I looked at that. I think he bought it for $2 million when he did.
Wow.
Guaranteed that parking lot he owns in Manhattan is now worth $25 million. You know, like some people just have this
I love that.
horseshoe up their ass
Yeah.
for accidentally. And then this show,
Comedians in cars
Getting Coffee, it was funded by Crackle originally, that old platform. Before it was at Netflix.
Oh.
So the budget of the show's 1 cent. You're not even thinking it has value. He's doing it as a hobby.
Yeah.
And then it goes over to Netflix for a ton of money. And again, it's just kind of he didn't set out to do that.
Wow.
I'm fascinated by that.
I love that.
I love that.
B movie made almost $300 million.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know what his participation
He
in that.
produced it.
Yeah, he's
but
a big guy in it.
The great
big
producers
beast.
of that era, the top tier producers were getting 8% of gross.
He's Barry B. Benson in that.
He was a B and a producer.
So he might have made $20 million on that.
That's a lot of fucking
Compared
money.
to the hundreds of millions of dollars,
But-
it's just
Right, relatively.
It's like his salary from acting on the show.
I know, but compared to anyone else on earth, that's an insane amount of money.
It is.
And
Only
that's
relative.
one of his one
Yes.
tiny
His smallest
fragment
thing.
of his
That's
smallest
right.
thing.
Yeah,
God.
true. Yeah. Kristen's in the biggest cartoon of all time and didn't make that. So
Also, Ding 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 Kristen. This is a bit of a stretch, but
there's more of a Duck Duck Goose.
yeah, I met Seinfeld's wife once,
Jessica.
Jessie. Yeah, at not a gala, but sort of a gala.
A Good Plus Foundation event.
I don't remember what it was. We had to go to New York, or we were in New York and we went to this. I can't remember if it was a Good Plus event or if she just happened to be
I
there.
remember this. Does it have something to do with pulling a chair up for you?
Yeah, this was a
Yes.
bad day for me. I
Yeah.
didn't have a chair. Oh my God, I was such riffraff. But I did meet her and she was really nice.
In the midst of
Not
that.
as nice as Matthew McConaughey's wife, but very nice.
Camilla?
Yeah, Camilla said I was
She's-
really pretty.
And she is, I think, objectively
Don't scoff at that.
I didn't scoff at it.
Yeah, you said,
No, what I was about to say, and I would like to continue to, is
go ahead.
she's I think objectively the prettiest human being I've ever seen in real life
She's
with my
incredibly
eyes.
beautiful.
You're like, whoa, there's a Navi here or something. This is a computer generated person.
Yeah, she's
So
beautiful.
for her to tell you that is more relevant.
It's going.
If Shrek came up to you and he's like, you're beautiful,
Well,
it'd still be nice.
it'd still be
but-
nice.
You know what I'm saying.
I do, but I don't think it transfers like that.
It doesn't.
I don't think it's like because you're beautiful, your perception of beauty is heightened. I actually think it's the opposite.
I think she would looked at you and she was like, she kind of looks like me. And
No.
I'm the most beautiful girl in the
She
world.
did
I'm going to
not.
tell her. I
She-
think that's what she meant. How about this? I think this is very analogous. Other side of the gender equation. If Matthew McConaughey
Yeah.
says to me, Dax,
Oh God, this is all
Just
just
an
a way
excuse.
to.
it's
You
not an
started it.
excuse. It's not an excuse. I wasn't even trying to do this. I just wanted to say, Dax, you're ripped. You are in great shape. It means more to me coming from him because he's in great shape.
Yeah,
Someone
but
who's in terrible shape, they would think I'm in good shape because they're in terrible shape. But if Matthew McConaughey says I'm in good shape, like he's in great shape.
Okay.
That's a huge compliment.
It doesn't
if
work the
Schwarzenegger
same.
tells you you're jacked, you're like, whoa. Arnie Schwarzenegger said,
I get
Dax.
that. Oh God,
are you cycling? What's going on? Are you eating all your protein or what? You're like a humongous tree. You're like an enormous redwood or a sequoia. What are you lifting? Your house?
what about if the robot says it?
I don't know if that's a good shape. but all your friends seem to be excited for you. So congratulations on the esteem that your peers are showering on you. I'm not sure if it's a good or bad physique, because we're made with the most limited amount of metal required for us to move.
Oh, okay.
What about Obama?
No. No, leave it.
Dax, your body looks good. Sasha, Malaya, Michelle, they like your body. That's pretty. I mean, all things considered, that's an okay
I just
Obama.
wanted to end on the robot. Oh.
Was that your President Obama? Or a guy who sounds so shockingly similar? I could have sworn that was Obama.
Oh my God.
In fact, I just analyzed the sequence and it's him. I have a voice analyzer. How cool, I just heard Obama talk about me.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, I don't think it transfers. I think you're right about
the physiques.
the jacked men commenting on other jacked men.
I love jacked men.
But I don't think it works the same with a beautiful woman calling another
Woman
person beautiful. I don't.
Okay.
So anyway, his wife is very cool.
Yeah. Which one? You were talking about two. Jessica or Camilla?
Jessica Seinfeld.
Okay.
Jesse Seinfeld.
Jessie.
Yeah. She introduces herself as that. She goes by that.
It's what about if a cool person tells you you're cool? That means more.
Something's transferred.
And if it's like, this isn't a robot, but it's robot adjacent. Like,
Okay.
Oh my God, you're so cool.
Hey, I like that guy.
I do too. I want to protect him.
You have more control over being cool or jacked than you do at being beautiful.
That's very true.
Because you're either born with it or not.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
someone saying you're really tall. That's also tall. That doesn't translate.
Well,
No, but
now if
it's-
Shaquille O'Neal said to me, like, man, you're tall.
You'd like
That's
that?
my Shaquille O'Neal, by the way. Man, you're
Okay.
tall.
Okay.
I used to play for the Lakers.
You need to work on that.
I'm doing an obviously bad one. Did you pick that up?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, did you read the Hollywood Reporter inclusion report card? Tall people are totally underrepresented. People over 6'3" represent 1% of our population, and only 0.05% of actors are tall. We're having a tall rally. Do you want to come?
Obviously, you do want to be told you're pretty.
Absolutely.
Like, it wasn't like it meant I just, it means more.
Excuse me, Monica.
No, I have to cut that. Stop.
This is a monster from the ocean. I don't know who you feel bad for right now, but
You're
this is
doing hands.
Excuse me, Mrs. Padman. You were so beautiful. Can you hand me some water? I'm drying. So pretty.
Oh, God.
no. That sea creature tells you you're pretty. You're not filing it in the same category. You're lying to yourself.
I know, but you know what's also very fucked up, but the truth, and is sort of a ding, 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 not sort of, a ding, ding, ding exactly to an episode we recorded today that hasn't come out yet. It means more to me if a man says it than a woman.
Well, right, because that's who you're trying to attract.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's very logical.
Yeah. So I do want them to be attracted to me.
Yeah. Well, good news. They are. I got some breaking news for you.
Amar.
Oh, my Lord.
Anywho, all right. Well, I'm grateful to Jerry and
The whole gang, really. the
whole
whole team
gang.
over there.
really.
Jerry's assistant was like 79 years old, a 79-year-old male.
Yeah, and you liked that.
I
You
did.
commented.
I was like, this is, I think it weirdly shows some.
He wasn't.
I don't think it was assistant. He was just like the tech guy that worked in the building.
Oh.
No, his circle is tiny. He's not letting some random guy at a building come fuck with his computer before an interview. That guy's on the team.
Was he at his house?
No. Tim Stone from Rubenstein. Got his email. Let me see what it
Ask him if he works in the building or he works for Jerry
building?
directly. Exactly. Rob's got him in some building.
He works for Rubens. They were in a building because he was going into another room to do another interview.
I believe he was in a building. I do.
Okay, then
But I don't believe that this was the generic IT guy for the building.
but it was a tech guy working at a building that does this. That makes sense.
I think it's the building his production company's in, where he goes to 3 days a week. I read he goes to some building 3 days.
Rubenstein?
This guy works for Rubenstein because I've got his email.
What's Rubenstein?
We help clients shape what they do, what they say, and what else.
Well, they're
They
like a
represent
PR
leaders
firm?
and groundbreakers across industries.
Okay.
That's very generic.
Well, then that's not nearly as fun. I thought Jerry Seinfeld's personal assistant was a 79-year-old bald man. And that I thought, like, there's something about it that said integrity.
Yeah,
to
you
me.
thought it was like noble.
I did. I thought it was like a sign of high morals. He could be with anyone all day long. And he picked this nice old gentleman.
This guy. That's him.
And there he is. We
Is
got him.
he? Also, we only got a glance. He's like in his 50s?
Yeah, like 40s or 50s maybe.
Okay. He's between 40 and 79 years old.
Oh, yes.
Noble. Very noble. Well, people talk about the money. They don't talk about how rich he is in character and integrity. Right?
You're right. I knew it. I can see it in your eyes before it comes.
Is that your geriatric assistant? This is unconventional. You are of high moral fiber. Sometimes when I pronounce fiber, it comes out as farmer because of an upgrade. This is a feature, not a bug. Robots can't get communal bugs.
All right. Good night. This isn't going to end if one of us doesn't end it.
Okay, bye.
I love you.